Oh, yeah. Attitude Era podcast in the building. The most loved, most hated, the Archie Carter, the greatest healing podcast wrestling today. I bet you money he proves it today, too. I bet you money. And y'all know what it is. Undisputed podcast champion of the
Of the
world.
world,
I love it.
King H.
HP. I got to get my kids to sing that little hook. You know what I mean? King HP, HP. Like I got to get something. I got to get a little something.
It's all
I still got
good,
your
baby.
joint saved, ready to go too.
What joint?
I don't know if I can say it, but I'll say it. Most love.
Oh, my intro video? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can say it. We can say whatever we want. Look, there's gonna be some things get said tonight that we can't take back because I read something that upset me from a legend in the WWE known as Booker T, and we're gonna get to that. So yeah, so y'all might have to call me Burger King tonight. Flame Broil is on, but we gonna get to
It's gonna
that.
be
We're gonna
crazy.
get to that. Gamash, don't
No,
come in here smiling like the cat that ate the canary.
yeah, it's gonna be
Yo, what's
dark.
going on?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm not gonna like I said, we've done this thing where we don't really like talk about the numbers of the smack. You can do it in the chat. I just try not to get the numbers anymore. I know Archie said he ain't gonna really do it. I think this show is more so just to gear memories to
Oh,
Cena.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's the only
Yeah,
thing that
exactly.
matters, bro.
Now, I will say this: in the Vince era, Vince go home shows were like, we got to do something crazy. We got to make it to where we push the envelope. I think the new era is not like. I think they'd rather chill, save the excitement because they don't want to compete with themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want our go home show to be better than our PLE, right? So it's kind of because it's too many times the go home show just. I don't even think they're go home shows anymore. I don't know what you want to call them.
They just weekly
Setup
episodic
show.
televisions.
Yeah, exactly. So I just think it's just a new way they're going, and I think it's just what they're gonna do. Start off with the show. I kind of walk you through it. If you watched it, you watched it. You saw what you saw. One thing I did like, Oba Femi. Cody Rhodes kicked off the show, and he didn't mention a word about Oba Femi. Oba Femi did not take kindly to that. Oba Femi came out after Cody was on his Drew, you should be fired. But I'm not the boss and all this other stuff. And Oba came out. Only thing I wish is that Oba find more of a distinct personality when it comes to his attire. He came out looking like $1,000,000, which isn't a problem. But is that gonna last where he's like suited and looking like $1,000,000 when he's like, I'm the ruler, I am the warrior? I don't know if that, you know what I mean? And I don't know what he would wear. I don't want him to look like Saba Simba. That's for certain. I don't need him being like Tatanka doing rain dances. I don't need none of that. But I think a more rugged look,
They need to
maybe.
give him the Powerhouse Hobbs treatment because Powerhouse Hobbs in AEW, he looks like a 1980s gangster. Like you know what I'm saying? He looks like one of those guys, and you see crossing the street, you go to the other side. He looks intimidating. He got that thing about him.
He
So
does. He does. And verbally, I thought he belonged in the ring with Cody Rhodes. He told Cody, John Cena said the time is now, but I'm here to tell you that my time is now. And he didn't look outclassed whatsoever. Oba Femi is super ready for the main roster.
I want to say shout out to the crowd for giving him a pop.
Yeah, yeah, he's ready to go. I prefer him go to SmackDown a little bit. I think he needs the victory tomorrow night, though. I think they're closing the show
I think so.
because
I
that's
thought
the
Cena
world.
said he was on main event on Pat McAfee show.
Is he now?
No.
He said that was
Well, he might have
Pizzagate.
said that. I don't know. I
He
didn't see that.
said that I think he said he's main eventing. It who knows? It this time tomorrow we're gonna have a lot of answers that we don't have today.
Hey, that's a fact. Um, to be honest with you, Archie, since you're saying that, I would prefer him close the show. To be honest, ain't nobody watching. The rest of the card is NXT versus WWE main roster. Not bad matchups, but I'm not tuning in tomorrow night to for you know what I'm saying. Those aren't the ones. Oba versus Cody is good. No title on the line. I'm not tuning in for that tomorrow night. Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus who the tag champs? Uh,
AJ
AJ and Dragon
Styles
Lee.
and Dragon
AJ
Lee.
Styles and Dragon Lee. I'm not tuning in for that. I'll watch. I'll watch. They're gonna cook, but that's not like that. That ain't got me setting my timer. You know what I mean? Bailey and Sol Ruka, and then what's the other one?
There's
I'm
only
forgetting right
four.
now. I'm sorry. Is it only
J-
four?
Yeah, John and Gunther. That's it. So that
Well,
tells me the John Cena match might be very long.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be. You went light on SmackDown tonight. No John
The
Cena
tag
appearance. We
match
knew that.
gonna go about 15-20. The Bailey match, if they give them 15 minutes, that'll be great. Who knows? I really think Oba should squash Cody.
There's no title on the line. I don't see why he can't.
And then the Cena match, like yeah, if those matches all got 20 minutes, that's only 1 hour. That John Cena match is gonna go a long time.
I hope to God you're right. I don't know if John's conditioned to go a long time. I don't know if Gunther's conditioned to go a long time.
It is and you know what? That might play into the match, bro. These 45 minutes and they still think about the Iron Man matches, the Bretts, the Shawns, what Rick did in the with Steamboat and Macho and them did in the 50th minute of the match. Like, plus if there
Don't
is
forget too.
surprises and interferences and things that where they can kind of get the rest in, which they
No,
have
you're
to
right.
get it. Yeah, it's that match is probably going 45 minutes.
And I'm with you, Vinny. I see it right here. I 100% agree. I don't want to see no 10-minute. I definitely don't want to see a squash. A squash would honestly make me only watch WWE highlights and come on here like, hey, how was the show, y'all? I only watch the highlights because I'm not a Super Cena fan. I respect John Cena. Y'all know the other day I named 10 wrestlers who I thought were ahead of him. If you do Rushmores, though, I think John could get on there potentially as a fifth guy if you want to do a five-headed Rushmore. I respect John, but do not squash him.
No, you can't. You can't.
Do
If ever
do
there's
not
a
squash
time
him.
to see Super Cena, this is the match.
I, I hate all those kickouts and stuff, but I think tomorrow night I'm cool with it.
You got to give it. You got to give it. You got to give it. It
anything,
has to be,
anything
yeah.
John want to do.
You got to leave it all on the floor. Like, this is it.
And can I ask a question? This is for Gamage, who doesn't like John Cena as much as Z, and it's for you, Archie, because I know you're gonna call it down the middle. The we all have our feelings about the retirement tour. If he comes out as this is world life, basic thugonomics with that theme song, with that look, are we bothered? Are we aggravated? Or is it a bigger pop than the normal John Cena?
I think it would be corny to do it at the end because this isn't John Cena. You the old lion. You aging out of the pride. We don't need that. We need the grizzled. We need the I don't want to call him old man, but we need the veteran. Now, if he comes out with the chain on and lays it on the stage, that's cool. Or if he comes out to a medley of the different theme songs, that's even cool. But don't
Oh
come
my god.
out rapping with the because that's not who he is. He comes out, what I'm saying, different versions of him. He comes out and take off the jersey, take off the chain so people can see it one more time. But if he come out spitting bars for Gunther, I'm done.
Gamaj, how you feel?
Because there was a time to do it and he didn't
Nah,
do
you're
it.
right. The
So
early in the retirement tour. Let it bust if it's gonna bust, and if it's not, then you do it for a little while, then you move on to the next thing. Gamaj, how you feeling?
Same way. It would be corny. Granted, that to me, my personal opinion, the worst gimmick he's done. I don't. There's nothing about it I like. If he was gonna do it this year, probably AJ Styles would have been the best time to do it, since AJ had brought back his TNA merch for that and everything. That would have been the best time.
Or R-Truth. They both have musical backgrounds. It could have been, or he could have just did one for the road. You know what? I got one more in me. Just do it. It don't have to be tied to a thing, but just let people see it one more time.
So even if he
Yeah,
did it
it's
on,
definitely been stuff.
even if he did it for the Cody match for SummerSlam, not Mania, because this is when he became a babyface again, people would have went crazy in that SummerSlam stage.
Or before he comes out, you throw him up on the Titantron, rapping to himself. Hey John, we finally made it. The last time is now. One more time, you hear the pop from the crowd, like him rapping to himself. Then he comes out. Come on, man. Again, I applied for a job once a year with the WWE. And after what I say about Booker T, probably they probably won't hire me at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna put that out there.
What you talking about, HP? I mean, it was, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong. I was like, oh, hey, hold up. Wednesday night war. You never know. You never know. We never
Yeah,
know.
but if
We don't
John
know.
comes up on the screen talking to himself, rapping to himself, I think that'd be fire. Then if he ended with the last time is now, then you hear, "Brr, brr, brr, brr." Bro, that crowd will go crazy because we see it. It's kind of like what he did with Bray Wyatt in that match. What if he was in the NWO? What if he had did this? It's not nothing we know was long term, a part of his career, but just the visual alone made people like, wow. Rest
I
in
think
peace,
of,
Bray Wyatt, man.
I think they should. I see that Vinny comment about a hologram. I think a hologram would be dope. That cycles through the different ages of John Cena until it gets to the current one, and that's where he comes out on.
There has to be some special entrance, bro. Like there has to be.
I would expect a WrestleMania style entrance.
There has to be. Like there's no reason. And I don't see a bunch of kids and people in Cena shirts. It should all about just be all about him. Because it don't even feel like this thing has even been all about him.
I agree. I think he took losses in the wrong times. I think there wasn't enough matches, so we didn't get to. I don't want to say we didn't get to appreciate because I think we all knew what we were doing. It's just it didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like he won the world title, not to bite, but Flair had the best retirement. If I lose,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gone.
I love you.
And I'm sorry. That shit was cold. That shit became iconic though. And the only thing that makes it like brings it down is that Flair took his ass to keep wrestling. If Flair literally wouldn't have kept wrestling like after that, that moment would have been super up there with I mean it already is, to be honest. But it would have,
I
it
don't
would have
think
added
any
way more.
wrestler really had a good retirement because most of them don't get to say, "Hey, I'm done." The Rock kind of just went away. Batista left and came back. He kind of went away. The Undertaker maybe, but he left his boots in the ring and then came back. It's so wrestlers
I
really don't
think
get
the
to call
best
their
one
shots. I say that about Triple H all the time. I know there's something in him who wish he could have got that last time or that last match, but he just had to stop. So this is a unique situation. John was even in.
I think the best one was so far was Flair. The second was Shawn Michaels. I think Shawn Michaels doing it the way he did, putting it up against the streak. And I think nobody knew who was gonna win that. Like, yo, because I don't think anyone knew Shawn was like, I'm done. At least on a public, like, the wrestling fan. So, but you could have seen the Undertaker, like, you know what, maybe I'm done, or Shawn being. So I think those are the best two so far. And I don't think John Cena he could be
You
third.
mentioned the streak. Since the streak ended and how it ended, and nothing came from it ending, what do we think about the streak? Does it still has that value and mystique to it?
I do say yes. Because it's not something that can be replicated. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, it was
someone has
crazy. It was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
eh, you gotta first of all, you have to last 10 years in the business. Your body has to hold up, and that's just to get to 10-0, right? And you have to be picked for every WrestleMania. Like Taker had that, think about when the Miz got hot. We're like, damn, the Miz world champion. He never got to that level again. So there's no guarantee. So what he did can't just be replicated. Like, so yeah, I would say yeah. You can't just make that up. You the only one who you could do something like that with is you can't. There's nobody else. People don't take losses.
I think is it Bianca who hasn't lost at Mania?
No, she lost this year, bro.
She just took that loss.
Yeah, because in the triple threat, she took the pin.
No, that don't count.
Nah, it does. If you eat the pin, it counts.
If you eat the pin, I got to go with Gamage on that one. I would love for him not. Why my battery save mode just came off?
Well, but all
Hold on.
Taker's matches were one-on-ones, right? He never had like a stipulation of triple threat or nothing, right?
No, he had one.
No.
He had one with It was a handicap match. It was supposed to be a tag match. It was him versus Big
Oh, with
Show and
Prince Albert.
Prince Albert at the time.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
But he still did it solo. Like he wasn't the guy in the handicap. He was
yeah.
the guy getting
Prince
handicapped.
Albert then got caught up in some trouble.
Oh shit! What he
Yeah.
done did?
And
Allegedly.
Becky's telling on people. Hey, it's a lot going on in
Oh
the
shit!
WWE.
He was the guy, huh?
No, he did something else.
Oh, as
Yeah.
long as he didn't do what Diddy did.
Hey,
Right now,
might as
there's no
well.
bigger.
It's Diddy adjacent.
I don't
So
know, man. People, you're right, but Diddy done took so much limelight. People forgot about Vince McMahon.
no, they didn't. People won't ever forget about Vince McMahon because they love him. They love him. They
Let me
love
ask
Vince
this:
McMahon.
does Vince McMahon appear in the building tomorrow?
No, he can't. Unless you do like Bad Bunny and wear a mask and sit in the front row. Bad Bunny just attended a wrestling match in a luchador mask. But we'll know it's Vince because he's going to have on a four-piece suit and a luchador mask.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like if they got West Side Gun up out of there, Vince don't stand a chance. No chance. That's what you got.
Bro, that has it. Vince McMahon has to be hurt by a lot that he's seen.
Yeah.
Especially this John Cena retirement and not being a part of it. And his daughter's Hall of Fame induction. I don't believe he's going to be there either.
No, and I think a lot of that hurts because I would, I don't know. I don't know all the behind the scenes and stuff, so I'm not going to pretend to, but I will say this. Most people build things to either sell it or to, it's their baby. Even if I build something to sell it, I don't want to see it get diminished, tarnished, or any of that stuff. I ain't gonna lie, man. WWE is not the same. Not that Vince didn't have boneheaded ideas sometimes too, but boy. The prices that if at least you're gonna give me a product like this, if it was still the Vince prices, I ain't mad. Or I'm not as mad. You know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, let's go to a WWE show. It's pretty fun. They're shorter, they're more compact, blah, 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 blah. You charging 42,000 and shit. You went to WrestleMania 30. Was
I
it
was
30 you
there.
were at?
I was
Yeah, you
at
were at 30.
27, 28, 29, 30.
He was going on the street. You
Yeah.
heard that, y'all?
I was on the
27,
street, baby.
28,
I was on that
29.
long street going on.
Shit. Most people can't say they've been to one.
Hey,
Most people who've been to one can't say they did two. RJ
well,
said, I now
I ain't most people, HP. I ain't most
salute, good
people.
brother.
Hey, do your thing. You only YOLO. But yeah, now, no way. I'm not going to 45, 46, 47, 48. No, sir. That they want you to buy a house. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that
And I've
either.
been spoiled, bro. The best concert I ever been, one of the best concerts I ever been to in my life was the Glow in the Dark tour. It was NERD. It was Pharrell, Shay, and Chad. Rihanna was there. Chris Brown popped up. Lupe Fiasco, Chris Martin, and Kanye West. Those tickets were like $30 in the arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm spoiled by what we used to pay. There's no way you getting that show for $30 now.
Did you see the Royal Rumble tickets for next year?
I don't want to.
No, they're incredible. They're like normal price of what we used to pay, but it's in Riyadh. And people were like, "What? You ain't see how many people were in the queue? Almost 1 million people were trying to buy these tickets, right?
Nobody's going to Riyadh for a few
Bro, people
reasons.
going.
Absolutely not.
You don't
Here's
think so?
why. Here's why. Rest. What's the part? Wrestling events are parties, bro. People gonna go have a good time,
Yeah.
and they do things that you can't do in Riyadh. You can't openly do
Right.
things. You
Yeah.
can't indulge. You can't drink. You can't smoke. You can't be out on the street certain times of the day, certain times of the night. There's a different rules and infrastructures in Riyadh that those people live by. You can't, and Americans think they can just go anywhere and do anything. I
Right.
think it may be, if people may be in the queue, that's cool. It's bots buying sneakers every day. That's why I can't get none. But you gotta travel there, maneuver there. It's tough getting to Vegas in New York. You talking about I gotta pop my passport open, pay these outrageous tickets, go there. You know what I'm saying? It's just such, it's like a culture clash, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then we can't remember. I don't really know what men and women can and can't do because they have their things too.
Yeah.
Culturally and religion wise, it's I don't think it's a place for outsiders to go and enjoy. But if you're there and that's your life and your culture, you enjoy it because it's your day to day.
You're normalized to it. I'm gonna tell you, I was in the military for over 2 decades.
I just
One thing
think it's
I've
gonna be some
seen is
people go over there and
Americans
get jammed
specialize.
up. Ask Brittany
Yeah,
Griner
yeah.
how that worked out. She just had a vape pen. Ask Angelo Ball how that worked out when he almost didn't make it back from China over some sunglasses.
Americans love to go over. I ain't gonna go into all the crazy stories, but I'll say like this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's Americans definitely think that they can do a lot, and I would go,
It's because you
but
forget you're somewhere else. That's what it is. You get there and you're like, I'm gonna do what I do when I you know what I'm saying? And you can't do that.
uh, Americans are overly like, ain't nobody gonna tell me what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
You must not know about that boy in Yemen that got caned. Not Yemen, Singapore, where they do the okay. Singapore, you can't spit, you can't curse. There's no chewing gum and walking out
It's
in the
this
street.
show called Locked Up
Clean.
Abroad. Go watch Locked Up Abroad. That'll change your mind. It's like in Japan. You can't have your cell phone in public. You can't throw trash. They don't even have trash cans on the street. You take your trash home with you. Bro, it's
And
different. America
them
is wild
magazines are
compared to the rest of the
backwards.
world. Huh?
And all their little pedestrian dudes look like Michael Jackson. It's
Yeah,
so
they read
funny.
backwards. And here's another thing that shocks a lot of Americans. Around the world, people don't have access to guns and things like that.
Yeah.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, people
They
they
look,
walk around
yo,
with sticks and handcuffs. It's like
yeah.
it's different. It's
Yeah.
really different.
I remember in Mexico, in Tijuana specifically, they took the guns away from the police for being so corrupt. You want to get jammed up, yo. Yeah, yeah, it's different, bro. It's different. So I don't know. I be careful if you're trying to get over there. It's already too late to get a ticket because tickets are only like $400
Yeah,
for
but what's the flight
VIP.
and hotel gonna cost you?
Hey, cheaper than a WrestleMania ticket. I know that in the United States.
The flight and hotel gonna cost you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and it's not just one day. You can't just fly. It's a
Oh,
lot,
the Royal
bro.
Rumble is 2 days now, huh?
It's a lot. The Royal Rumble's 2 days. Your travel's damn near 2 days.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to rest when you get off the plane. That's not nothing you hop off the plane and like I
Yeah.
did in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Now, I went straight from the airport to the venue, back to the airport. You can't do that in Riyadh.
Nah. Or you could be like this guy and just wow out. You know what I'm saying? Miss flights, pay for more
Oh,
flights,
but
miss
mine
those
went to
flights.
Vegas. I didn't think he was coming back.
Nah, man. I was catching
Oh,
my flight.
Kamaj
Yeah, I thought
rerouted
I was
that
catching
flight
flight
about 3
too until I
times.
almost caught hands from Jimmy J
Hey,
Uso.
once you start getting mail somewhere you live there, I was like, Kamaj about to start getting mail at the hotel.
Oh my
It's a
god.
package sitting at Circus right now waiting on Kamaj.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, Royal Rumble tickets are up. It's in Riyadh.
And
I
Mania,
forgot it is
Mania, that's gonna
tonight.
be an interesting Mania. What's coming? What's gonna be in New Orleans? Is it TLC, right?
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Oh, Money
Is
in the
it?
Bank.
Yeah, Money in the
Same
Bank. Money
thing.
in the Bank.
Same thing.
I'm looking
And
forward
now
to that though. This year is interesting. If LA Knight don't get his just due, because I feel like he got written off TV with the whole tsunami attack. I think that's the rumor floating anyway. Um,
I read his contract was up.
Yeah, supposedly
yeah,
like
March.
early next year.
I read his
Yeah,
contract was up, and either they renegotiate, or that was their way to get him off TV and out the way.
and we've seen this before. Remember Ricochet? You know what I mean? Like we've seen this before. When you get beat up, you're gone. It's a good way to get them gone. So I hope not. But if
He's
they're not
actually
going to
on
put a
my
world
list. If
title,
y'all don't know, we've been dropping content, John Cena content and content weekly on all our socials. I got a list of the 10 WWE superstars who I feel need to have a better 2026 than they had 2025. And LA Knight is one of those people on that list. The other nine, you gotta follow the social medias. And we're gonna put it on YouTube because we drop shorts every day, but we're gonna put it long form content, 3, 5,
And you,
10 minute joint.
and you know what? What sucks with LA Knight, knowing that he's on your list, and I don't disagree with it. He probably would have the toughest time to achieve that out of everyone on your list because he's already massively over, and it's almost nothing else he could do.
And that
100%
sucks.
agree.
And that sucks. But I go in
Oh
depth
man,
on it. It's a few people on my list.
Carmelo
Carmelo
Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is not on the list, Vinny. He's not on. He didn't make my list. But you got to tune in to see who made the list.
Gotta put him down there, man. He in a class by himself. Listen, the crowd was hyping up Mello tonight. We got to see a Mello appearance. It looked like he had some new merch.
Yeah, his shit looked
But
fire.
I'll say this. Yeah, it looked good. It was what was it? Something about being losers and now they're winners. It was like a Ghostbuster sign with the slash through it about nothing, like because I'm not doing nothing, like we're against like it was pretty good, pretty good. But he came out to the Ilya Dragon. Yo, shout out to Ilya Dragunov and Tommaso Ciampa.
How do
Put on
y'all
a
feel
hell of a
about
US
Ilya's finish? Because some people
corner.
say they don't like it. I
I
think it's
don't like
dope.
it.
I think
I
it's
don't
dope.
like it. I don't like it. I think that's a good signature move.
The headbutt and HP, you box and you've been in fights. If somebody drop down and punch you in the face, you don't think that's a
You're
finish?
done. You're done. I do think that's a but in the world of all these kickouts and shit, I need something a little because he's a small guy.
But that's why I like it though. The
It's
best fighter in the
realistic as
world
far as
is a small guy named Floyd Mayweather. I ain't taking no punch from Floyd.
yeah, you see what happened when the Big Show took a punch. He got his nose. I think my nose is broken.
Broke his
He broke
Broke
nose.
his
Big
I
Show
nose.
nose.
like I
Yeah,
like Ilya's finish because it goes with his style because
It
I
definitely
agree.
does.
he
It
has a
definitely
lot
does.
of strength spots in his normal arsenal. So for him to come and just drop that hammer on you, I think it's fire.
I mean, to be honest with you, it definitely goes with the style. I thought it was more of a signature. I just don't know what hip finisher he could use or make up. I mean, he could probably make up and be creative in my book. But let him rock with it until the wheels fall off. Because one thing you don't want to do is hurt somebody's character. He's finally getting over. He's finally healthy.
And that headbutt is crazy too.
The
Like
Yeah.
that,
headbutt is dope.
he just be whipping that.
My only thing is, I don't know if anyone notices, his U.S. title competition is way more limited compared to some of the U.S. champions in the past. So I would like to see him go against some of the bigger they're heavyweights. I don't want to say top tier because that should be world title guys, but he's going against guys that really weren't in the running for the U.S. title, and all of a sudden now he's got it. I don't like they brought the quality down. However, it's not that the quality is down. Holy shit, these guys can go. Tommaso
Oh,
Ciampa can go. If you didn't watch NXT, you don't know that. You just think he's a tag guy, but really, he's just undersized in a sense. But undersized guys should be able to go. And they're getting the opportunity
But I
now.
think that's
Bret Hart was an
why
undersized guy,
his I think that's why his competition is his competition because it looks away.
and
But if you put
it looks great. So when he gets a Sami Zayn, and that which he already beat for that title, it's not going to look crazy because he's been winning. He's been winning. He's been winning in 5-star style matches. He got his face busted open midway through the match, and they still went like 15 more minutes with his shit leaking. And he's a monster, bro.
he's
And
Yeah.
he's a low.
doing what I would have liked them to see. I would like them to have done more with Cesaro.
Yeah, Cesaro was another one they dropped that ball on too.
They dropped the ball and kicked it. Not only did they drop the ball, they kicked it. Like, hey, bro, go get it. Nah, bro, I would, but it's too far.
Yeah, and you see HP how we talk about how like the John Cena rub doesn't really help anybody. Cena and Cesaro had a match, and
Yep,
to give credit where it's due, it was a good match.
yep.
What happened to Cesaro's WWE career after that?
Peanuts.
I think a big part of Cesaro was it was the because he was a very slim, like it was the look and the talking. Like I just gotta chalk it up to that, you know.
And I also think I almost called you Vinny. Archie, I think you're funny when you say it because that was the Vince era. So those are two things that Vince was big on. Stature, like your physical stature, and your
And
promo.
talking. And they
And
try to make
so
him like a spy, 007. Like just make him an ass kicker, bro.
Yeah,
yeah. I
you
didn't
see,
mind. I
I
didn't
would have
mind the
thought
smooth Cesaro though.
after they had shown Cesaro, I forgot what his finisher was called. I remember in WrestleMania, I think DeAndre the Giant Memorial, he lifted up the Big Show, tossed him out. That should have made
He's
everything
strong.
believable he does.
Yep, he's strong as shit.
Because he's probably the strongest superstar ever in the WWE. Like he has functional strength. That dude
Yeah,
is like, yeah,
yeah,
he's different. When I saw him do the one hand clean with the
yeah.
yeah, it's over.
Michael Cole used to say he is pound for pound the strongest wrestler in the roster when he was there.
And that could be
Has
very
to be.
true. That could
So
have been very true. Tonight's SmackDown was not really, it was really just to get us ready for tomorrow. John Cena's retiring, but there's other things that went on in the world of wrestling. People making statements, people talking crazy, people thinking, whatever, whatever. We're gonna get into some of that, but when we get in that person
I
will bring us in
know
and catch us up
what,
to speed.
HP, I think I ain't got the energy tonight, brother.
You ain't got it? Okay, okay,
No, I'm
okay.
going to make the video, but I don't got the energy. But listen, it's some things. People think they could just say whatever and not get checked. Sometimes you gotta take the homies to homie court. But nah, we ain't gonna be too long. But yeah, it's on the way. Trust me, it's on the way.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern is John Cena's final match, man.
Brr, brr. Y'all got
Any
predictions, and we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Yeah, come on, you go first. I know you hate him.
Let's go through the whole card. What we got?
Oh,
AJ Styles, Dragon Lee versus Leon Slater and Javon Evans.
is that title on the line?
The title's on the line, and that is why I'm saying AJ and Dragon Lee are winning it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do think
Leon
so.
got in trouble because XWX they have an event I believe this weekend, and he didn't tell them he was doing it. So Leon, hey,
Uh-oh.
got keep your business tight, brother.
Yeah, and that can
Yeah,
that
but
can be.
AJ is I think AJ and Dragon win, especially on the John Cena card. But it wouldn't surprise me because they're big on Javon Evans.
Big pause. Um, so it's funny you say that. I definitely think that match is going to be a banger. If any match tomorrow steals the show of pure wrestling talent, spots, and all that, I think that's the one. Um, Javon
So
Evans hasn't
Ruka,
disappointed.
Bailey, who y'all got?
Man, just let they've been using Bailey as a trash can
Yeah, Bailey. I don't. Has Bailey won any matches, man?
now recently,
She's won my heart.
and that's the thing that pisses me off.
That
I
she
don't
won
want
my
her to win
heart.
tomorrow
Oh.
because it's no, I don't want to win tomorrow because it's the upcomer. But like she has looked so weak that it's like, come on, she needs a good victory. So Ruka's not going to be a good victory for her, even if they have a great match because of
Bailey
she's
beating
not main
So
roster
Ruka
yet
does absolutely nothing for Bailey.
At
So
all.
Ruka
nothing.
beating Bailey, I don't think does anything for So Ruka. We just gonna see a few soul snatchers. That's what this match is for.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Oba Femi, Cody Rhodes. Who y'all got?
I need Oba Femi to look dominant. I
I
don't
got
care if Drew
Oba
gets
winning,
involved.
but I don't have him winning clean, which is gonna piss me off.
Same. I have Oba winning, but I feel like that's going to be like a Drew McIntyre interference, which causes him to win. I think it's going to be something along that
The only
fashion.
thing that pisses me off is that WWE really wanted to surprise people. They could have made this a title match. Oba takes it, becomes a double champ, world champ, and TNA NXT or not TNA, but the NXT champ. And then you throw like a Royal Rumble triple threat, and he'll drop it there. But the title should be on the line, and that would rock the boat. Oba Femi wins in his first match up. Crazy,
In
But
the
I think that's
main
the
crazy.
thing
event or
also.
the first match, we don't know where it's gonna go. John Cena, Gunther. I really feel this match can go either way. It's
I
really
mean,
a
I'm
The
toss
just
win
up.
does nothing for John Cena. Clearly, he's leaving.
I'm just saying Gunther
However,
because I could see more they can do with Gunther with the win.
oh yeah, yeah, Gunther needs the win. I need to beat both guys to start my Randy Orton type of thing, but not Randy Orton because he does. He's not. He doesn't have that charisma. He doesn't. But I'm be honest, man.
I want Gunther to win only if this means Gunther goes on a run, like a run, and then he takes out Randy Orton. He takes out CM Punk. He takes out AJ
AJ Styles.
Styles, who says he's retiring. He really, and that leads him to Randy. Yo, I'm the legend killer. Then Randy come out. Whoa, whoa,
See,
big
my
boy.
thing is this: it could potentially be Lesnar he takes out if the rumors I'm hearing is true, because Lesnar's probably talking about retirement next year already.
Retiring too. Yep, at
Well, that's what I'm saying.
SummerSlam.
If he becomes the legend killer and he kills the legend killer, then continue to kill legends, then I think,
He
because
deserves it.
he choking people out, bro. Taz made a career of it. Me and you talked about it the other day, HP crossface chicken wing. Ted DiBiase, Million Dollar Dream, Ultimo Dragon, Dragon Sleeper. Choking people out has always been like a favorite thing of mine in wrestling. I love when they do the hand drop and you don't get it up at 3. Like, bro, that's something they don't even do no more. But if Gunther brings back just choking people out,
You know what's funny?
and he gotta do it violently though. I want him to shake and like
Well, it was
You know
something I
what's
wanted
funny?
to go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, it was
Only
something I
because we
wanted to
talked about.
tell
Oh, go ahead.
Archie a few weeks ago when I noticed it in the tournament. I think Michael Cole is watching you, man, because when he was facing Solo, this was during the Solo match, he said Gunther is a throwback. Only person I heard it say that is Archie.
hey, Michael Cole, 917-583. You know what I'm saying?
800, like you know what I'm saying. We about to get some Mike Jones up in it, but no. I if Gunther goes on a run, there's only one guy that can stop him and take that title off him because I think he should go through and get a title,
Brock.
and that's Ilya Dragunov.
I
Ilya
think you give
Dragunov.
him Brock
It,
first because they remember they had that
No,
stare
give him.
down.
Let him build all that.
no,
Let
They
him
had
build
that
all
stare
that.
down, and Brock was like, "Yeah, was that
Yeah,
him?
they did a no. They didn't do a stare
That
down,
was
did they?
Keith. Lee. It was Keith Lee.
It might have been, but I
Brock
need
had a stare
Ilya.
down with
Ilya.
somebody, and we
no,
never got the match.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Ilya and Gunther. I really think they're trying to prolong that match as long as possible.
Oh no, 100%. Don't even do it this year, 2026. Do it 2027.
Yeah, I
But
think
you
they're
build
trying to
to it.
prolong that as best as they can. Because
Let Ilya become a
that
two,
match
three
is gonna
time
Man,
champ.
throw
pump.
Sheamus in there. He can get Sheamus up out of here. Not out of here, but if Sheamus is
But
on the end of
yeah,
the
get
career,
clean wins.
and
Yeah,
he could be the guy. Yo, I cleaned the house. Is nobody else for me to? Then yo, but you ain't
nobody.
slayed it. You ain't slayed a dragon.
But you know what's crazy? The Dragon versus the Ring General in 2027 at Mania, big stage, physical match. And they should be like, listen, I don't want you doing this. I don't want you doing that. Make it a no holds bar match then.
Do
And
y'all
literally
think
don't say no
since
DQ.
TKO now owns WWE, they push for more physical matches because they are a UFC combat company?
Yeah.
I would be surprised, but I never thought of that. I wouldn't be surprised. And you know, Dana White starting a new boxing league under them starting January. I forgot the date, but and that's all under TKO. So TKO is definitely taking over combat sports if they haven't already, really. With boxing, UFC, and they have professional wrestling. So
Plus, this Warner Brothers Netflix thing. It's crazy. It's a lot going on out here. But it's a lot going on tomorrow. John Cena is hanging up the jorts. He's putting down the mic. He's taking off the chain. He's putting on the suit, and he's giving us the deuces. Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. The last time is here. And I don't know. Gamash, how you gonna feel when Cena retire, man? Then we're gonna get up out of here. Yeah, I know you ain't the biggest fan, but
I
don't
want to
matter.
look. I want to keep this respectful, so I'm not gonna respond to that question.
Damn. Well, I will be with John Cena in January at Fan Expo New Orleans. The big homies coming, and I'm gonna be there. And yeah, man. So I'll let them know how you feel. I'll let them know how you feel. HP, you got anything before we get up out of here?
hey man, just tune into the Hall Prison Universe. We ask some questions. I got some things coming. We'll be live this Sunday night. If you're into hip hop, movies, and entertainment,
Oh, I still
please
gotta
come
listen to
on by.
Tupac album. My bad. I've been busy.
I might have to change it up because a new question has emerged.
What's the question? I
A
mean,
new
this is
question,
I ain't gonna
and
answer that. I just want to know.
and tonight at midnight is the last day of school I got until the next semester starts in January. So I'm so thrilled. As soon as I get off here, I'm about to wrap this last assignment up, and Christ.
Gamaj, you got anything before we get up out of here?
Nope. We waiting on tomorrow.
Bro, it's gonna be something. And guess what? We're gonna be here to talk about it because immediately after Saturday night main event, maybe during the main event, we going live right here on Attitude Era Podcast with the best chat on the internet. Like, subscribe, comment. We will see y'all in a few hours, man. Like, hey, man, it's time tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know. But
And I'll take with me the memory.
be
That's
my
crazy.
sunshine after the rain. It's so
So
hard
hard
to say
to say
goodbye
goodbye.
to John Cena. Ooh, man, damn. This is for my homie.
Oh, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. We out of here, goddamn it.
We'll
We
see
out
y'all
of
in
here.
the